Welcome back to the show, everybody. Well, here to tell us everything we need to know about our pores is Dr. Julia Carroll.
Welcome to the show. Welcome. Thanks for being with us.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let's start off by talking about what pores are and why do we have to keep them so clean? Why is it so important?
Pores are the openings of oil glands that are on your face. The most prominent in the T-zone area, and you see them as little black and white dots on the face.
Right.
So people get very frustrated with their pores if they see those black and white dots. They get obsessed with them. They hate the way they look.
Yeah.
Right.
And so keeping those cleaned out and tight makes people happier.
Okay, perfect.
So, and let's talk about, so you've got this little balloon thing. So let's talk about
So people come into my office and they say, Dr. Carroll, I need to close my pores. Well, they're not doors. They don't open and close.
Oh, okay.
So, but what they do is they get bigger and smaller. So we're going to do a little demo.
All right.
So this is a gland. It's making oil.
Right.
And this is the size of a pore. Now, this gland gets sticky cells and oil in it, and it blocks the pore, but the oil keeps being produced. And so what happens is you get more oil production and a bigger pore. So they're not opening and closing, they're just getting smaller and bigger.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Or the size of your head.
And you have to keep them clean because you're getting the stuff out of them, or what's happening with that?
Yeah, so they're filled with oil and then skin cell debris, and it just has an appearance that people don't like. It makes you look older. It can make, imperfections on the skin.
Right. So we need to keep it clean.
All right, so
there we go.
do that.
Keep them clean.
So that sounded amazing. It was like the beat test. So let's start to put everything from
These are at-home treatments that we can do. So let's
carry on.
Stay
the course, right?
Granular cleansers.
Sorry.
So granular cleansers, we're going to use these in the showers. So they're very gentle, and gentle is the optimum word.
Right.
They're small microbeads. I'm loving the SkinCeuticals micro-exfoliating scrub right now.
Yeah.
It's pulling out some of the debris so that the pores appear smaller.
Right.
But gentle is key. You don't want one of those harsh products that is based on nutshell.
Some of them I know would be like ground almonds. You're like, oh, great.
But then you do so much, you almost start seeing the bone underneath, and it takes so many layers off.
And that's
It's
really bad.
If you look microscopically, you see tiny little tears in the epidermis.
You're hurting your skin.
We're not, it's not what we want.
And sorry, and for this one here, can I do this daily or?
Daily is great for most people. If you have sensitive skin, you may want to start doing it every few days just till you figure it out for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very gentle.
What about this one here?
So these are products you would use after you've done the cleansing. It's salicylic acid and glycolic acid.
Oh.
They are chemical exfoliators.
Now, do you have to get a doctor's prescription for this?
These are available in the drugstore skincare aisle.
Okay.
Yes, so they are chemically exfoliating the skin, so they're taking off the epidermis, the dead skin cells from the skin, and brightening the skin, clearing out those pores.
And as soon as you say I'm taking off the epidermis and there's the word acid in there, I'm a little apprehensive. So is this okay for daily? Or?
So they're very gentle. So we use these as peels in a different situation in percentages 35 to 70. These are going to be 2, 3, 5%, very, very low.
So even though it says acid, I'm okay.
So and people with sensitive skin, should we be a little bit aware of that?
So you're going to same thing, everybody has their sweet spot. You maybe start it once a week.
Got it.
And see how it goes.
All right. So it works different for different people.
Absolutely.
Got it. Okay. So this is getting a little more serious. Now we're heading into your office.
So this is my
office. We're going to the doctor's office now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is going to have even more benefits to our skin, I'm assuming.
Right.
Because it looks quite complicated. So tell us what it is.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is microdermabrasion.
Yes.
This is an oldie but a goodie. I love this treatment. I love it for scars, for pores, for acne, just a refresh.
Right.
So you can feel it's these fine crystals.
Right. Okay.
They're sapphire grade.
Oh, they're really fine.
Really
wow.
fine.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, okay.
Holy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And they're just taking off some layers of the skin, but your esthetician is guiding the level based on what your goals are and what type of skin you have.
So there's no machine involved with this, but the esthetician has to apply this for you.
There is a machine. I didn't bring it in, but there is a machine. It sort of has a vacuum sensation to it, and then you feel the little crystals working their way over the skin.
And is this a few treatments I'm doing with this?
Yeah, so for people, I'll say you might want to do it twice a week, and then for maintenance, once a week. It just depends. Sometimes if I'm just feeling like it's been a long weekend, I'll go in on Monday morning and get this done.
It just sort of brightens your skin, in a sense.
If you've got a party you want to go to, you want to look fabulous for it, pop in for a little visit.
There's no downtime on this.
Let's talk cost of that. It has to be a great party, because, I mean, the costs are there, right?
Yeah, it's about $150.
You want an ex-husband or an ex-boyfriend to be there, so you know you're going to show them
It's got to be worth it.
It's got to be worth it. So what is it?
About $150 per treatment, and there certainly are packages available.
Perfect. Okay. Now this little
now we're moving to machinery.
So we are going to protect our eyes because we are doing lasers.
Okay. Do I like the way they look? Oh, I love them. I'm going to use as my sunglasses. This is great.
In my office, we call this the incredible pore-shrinking machine.
Okay.
It's the clear and brilliant laser, so it helps with signs of early aging. Sorry. Fine lines, brown spots, red spots, and it shrinks pores.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it uses heat, it tightens things up, it creates little microscopic exfoliation, and that all comes up to the surface. You see it as sloughing skin over 2 or 3 days, and then your skin starts looking more clear and more brilliant.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
now, let's see how does... and
are we going to try this on us somehow?
We are. Who wants to be my demo?
Can you give one of my age spots? Because I got a huge one right here.
So this is just going to feel a little bit scratchy, so it's running over the skin.
Yeah, yeah. It feels like a vacuum. It sounds like a vacuum.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay.
And we're just going to do...
And just one swipe?
We're probably going to go over this in 2 different directions.
Okay.
And so you'll look a little bit pinkish afterwards, but certainly you could do this, and then you could go back to work the next day, no problem.
So we're not going to go in and look like, oh my gosh, that person happened. Yeah, what happened to you?
And then, you know, you're going to do 4 to 6 treatments with this, and the first one you're going to notice, the second and third other people are going to notice, by the 4th it's boom.
Are we talking years younger or just fresher and more?
This is a fresher, so this is a great one for starting laser. You're a little bit timid of lasers. This is a good one to start with.
Oh, okay.
Or you've had a lot of laser done and you're looking for maintenance.
Maintenance.
And it can cost this
quickly? Cost $12.50 for a series of 4.
Perfect.
$12.50 a series of 4.
Yeah.
Well, you look fantastic.
Thank you for coming in and showing all the different treatments that we can get. It's good to know the range. So you can go to the pharmacy and get the results of your machine here as well.
But we have to take a quick break off the sunglasses on, but when we come back, we've got beauty products that'll take you from day to night.
I might keep them on for the rest of the show. I haven't decided.
Or cloudy to sunshine.
I'm going to go see if the audience likes them. Should I keep them on for the rest of the show? What do you think? Yeah,